This is a continuation of the painting of Asters and Roseleaves. I'll be defining the edges of the petals using the darker paint of the background color and using a second brush to pull that away into the background. The second brush just has water on it, and it just helps to distinguish those and make them sharper edges. Notice a dark green I'm putting in now, and then just softening it so that it just blends into the background and doesn't end up being like an outline. And when it's too much, I'll just dab it out. And I'll make some of the greens look like maybe a leaf or something bigger behind it, just to give some darker around. Not just around the edge, but just filling in some of the other spaces and making it all come together. And notice I'm doing brown as a dark or dark red, the suggestion of leaves in here. And then I'm moving to doing the leaves themselves, sometimes painting like this yellow right on top of the leaf. The yellow is yellow doesn't usually go over unless it's a semi-opaque or opaque. And that's what I used, defining some of the lines in the leaves, just going in and filling some more of the colors in, and just continuing to work around and shaping the leaves. Now I'm putting in some green negative space, suggestion of leaves behind, grasses or leaves behind the rose leaves. And green and red are contrasting colors, so the green will make the reds pop out more and be able to be seen amongst the other reds. And just, as I keep on going through it, I need to get it darker, so I came in with an even darker green. So I'm going to work in some more of the rose leaves, making the lines, making the painting the colors into the leaf. And there's just such a variety of color within the leaves. So from pinks to purple to yellows to almost an orange color and a red, and just going back and forth between the different colors. Sometimes there's the lines, just to create that sense that they're folded or they're tipped up a little bit. They're not just flat. These petals of aster that I had pulled out in the last video, I lifted out the different petals, and so now I'm distinguishing them again and making them come more visible by doing that negative space around the edges of the petals and then pulling it away again. And putting in the shadows of the other petals. making the lines to distinguish one petal from another, and they kind of tip over and overlap, just creating the different petals and using the negative space to do that. When I took the masking off of these asters, I had the petals going every which way. So now I get to decide which ones I'll be keeping and which ones I'll make fold and turn and overlap, and just decide that and make some darker that go behind and some that just stay on top, and so they're a little lighter, creating the shadows and the negative space around to create some more petals. And grasses behind. Back to the leaves, where I had masked them out, and just defining those more, bringing those colors in, keeping some of the purple tones. A little more detail in these leaves from the lines in the leaf and then the colors over the top of it. I wanted to make sure that I brought in more of the purples that I saw on the rose leaves to bring it together with the purple of the asters. It's good to have some continuity to a painting, so just bringing in those different colors throughout a painting gives it that sense of unity.